What's up, guys? UFC 308 coming soon. We're gonna be doing a main card prediction. I'm not gonna have Silver Bullet on the card. I'm gonna have Jeff Neal versus RDA, but I do think Silver Bullet will win with a third round TKO. Okay, starting off with the first matchup, Jeff Neal against RDA. I'm going with Jeff Neal. Okay, both coming off of 2 losses of their last 2 fights. Jeff Neal has more hands of steel, as his nickname says. He has more finishing ability, and if RDA takes him down, maybe he'll be able to get the finish. But Jeff Neal cracked Shavkat Rakhmonov, which Shavkat is going to be fighting for a title. So I'm going to go with Jeff Neal. We're gonna fly through these predictions. Next fight, Magomed Ankalaev against Alexander Rakic. I'm going with Magomed Ankalaev, first round TKO. Okay. For Jeff Neal, I'm picking Jeff Neal by first round TKO. But I'm picking Magomed Ankalaev by first round TKO too. He's gonna drop him with the overhand right. People are saying this is close. I really don't think it's close. Rakic is really not that good. He's gonna throw a left hand. He's gonna knock him down. He's gonna be on his back pounding him, kind of like how Islam pounded Bobby Green. But now, then they're gonna stop the fight, and that will be all she wrote. But with the next fight, Dan Ige versus Lamont Murphy, I'm going with my boy Dan Ige. Okay, Dan Ige, really good fighter. Lamont Murphy's just gonna point fight, but if you do that with Lamont Murphy, he's gonna catch you. Front kick down the middle for Dan Ige, then a left hook will KO him in the first round. And I guess Lamont Murphy isn't a jobber like Andre Philly and Damian Jackson, but I do think, oh my God, the cars over there are beeping. But I do think Dan Ige will be getting it done in the first round. But co-main event, Khamzat Chimaev against Robert Whittaker. I'm going with Khamzat Chimaev by first round submission. A lot of first round finishes for this one. Khamzat, Whittaker, chinny. Khamzat never lost. 10-8 to Kamaru Usman. I think that fight was a draw, but hey, Kamaru Usman, he didn't get it done. Khamzat won majority decision. He would have done the same thing to Paulo Costa. He would have done the same thing to Jared Cannonier. Okay, so I'm picking Khamzat. He's gonna take him down. He's gonna rush him, and he's gonna rear naked choke. If this goes, I think it's a 3-rounder, but if it's a 5-rounder, if it goes past the 3rd round, or even if it hits the 3rd round, Whittaker's TKOing him with a head kick. Mark my words. But with the main event, Max Holloway against Ilia Topuria, I'm going with Max Holloway, outstrike, knock him down, and just outdo him. Outdo him, bro. Outdo him. Like I said, I had a YouTube channel. I had all these predictions lined up, but then, YouTube copyrighted it all. So I have to redo all this. But outstrike him. I feel like Ilia's a better boxer, but I don't. People are saying Ilia by submission. Max ground game ain't that bad. He's submitted Cub Swanson, and I think he submitted Poirier. I think Poirier submitted him. But anyways, I think Max Holloway is going to win. His last performance was really impressive. 4-0 Justin Gaethje. Yeah, I don't really have an explanation. Just trust me. Max Holloway will beat Ilia Topuria. Unanimous decision. I would say 48-47 all across the scorecards in Abu Dhabi. But thank you guys for watching this amazing UFC 308 main card predictions. Some sneak peeks, which let me explain what sneak peeks are. Sneak peeks are picks that were not on my main card, but I'm going to show you, okay? Abus Magomedov, Sedna Magomedov, Bruno Silva, and that's probably it for and share a bullet. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna be doing my UFC 309 predictions. I'm only gonna do 3 fights: Bo Nickel, Paul Craig, Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler, and John Joe Stipe. Sneaky picks right here. Mickey Gall. I'll probably go Mickey Gall, Jim Miller, Chris Weidman, Jonathan Martinez, and that's it. But mark my words on this one. Jonathan Martinez by robbery split decision over McGee, okay? Marcus McGee, like that's his name. Jonathan Martinez will get a robbery split decision, okay? But my sneaky picks: Chris Weidman, Jim Miller, Mickey Gall, and Jonathan Martinez by Robert split decision. For the canceled fights, I mean, there's a lot of canceled fights. Nikita Krylov, Lucas Almeida, freaking Carlos Prates and Randy Brown was canceled. But, yeah. If that was a sneaky pick, I would have went Nikita Krylov and Lucas Almeida, but those got canceled, so it is not official, okay? Let's get into the predictions. Bo Nickel versus Bot Nickel, I should say, against Paul Craig. He's a bot. He's trying to get into our souls. The Dana White is trying to push us into our souls. And, you know, obviously he's going to get this. He's probably going to either TKO or submit him. I'm going to go with submission, Darce choke. I feel like it's going to be like either a takedown or a knockdown. And he's just going to get the Darce and submit Paul Craig. Because Paul Craig, I mean, he's a god on the ground. But he's really not that good on the ground. Just because he submitted Jamal Hill. No, he actually TKO'd Jamal Hill in a submission. And submitted Magmatic Alive does not mean he's a god on the ground. Okay, so I'm picking Bo Nickel, first round Darce. Okay. Second fight. Co-main event, Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler. I'm going Charles Oliveira. Okay, Michael Chandler been out since the last time they were in New York. No, the 281, which was like, I think the last time they were, it was actually 295, but one of the last times they were in New York. Great card, by the way. Got submitted by Poirier. Last win against Tony Ferguson and Dan Hooker in like 2020. You could say Charles Oliveira, he's lost to Arman and he's lost to Islam, but he beat Dariush. He's been active. He's been training. It's like Michael Chandler has been training for Conor. He's been training for Conor, farewell, but he's getting older and older and older and older. And you'll see that in the main event, too. Actually, never mind. Michael Chandler, he's just, like, he's been waiting and waiting and waiting. I feel like he can't get into that pressure again. And, it's rumored that he injured his ankle. He injured his ankle, and if he's coming in with an injury, and that's not good for Chandler. Charles is gonna pick him apart. Michael is gonna be doing good in this first round like he always does, but Charles will KO him in the second, probably an uppercut, or maybe even a left hook, like the same thing as last time. Uppercut, no need on the ground, just gonna finish him dead on the canvas. And so I'm Bo Nickel, first round Darce. Charles Oliveira, co-main event, is going to KO him in the second. And the main event, Stipe against John Jones. I was going to say age, but I'm picking Stipe. Better boxer, better offensively and defensively on the ground. So, you know, people are going to think, yeah, John Jones is just going to take him down, elbow him until he bloodied up and gets cut and the fight's done. No. I feel like this will end in a slightly anticlimactic way, but Stipe is winning. Jones is probably going to win the first round 10-9. Second round, it will go to Stipe, okay? The clinch, it's going to be clinch body work. Jones is going to be, like, tired, kind of, but not really tired. So I could see this going to the third round. I can see it's going to the third round, ending like it ended with Overeem, just pounding on him, and then they're going to think Jones is out. Jones will be out, but I feel like the referee is going to go a little farther. I can just feel it. But Stipe going to lose the first 2 rounds. It's going to be ground game. Jones will have at least 2 submission attempts. Stipe will probably have 0. Stipe is going to be out of it until, you know, Stipe just finds that big meaty boxing. Kind of the same thing as DC, old crafty old vet Stipe. And he's just going to outgrit him in the boxing, the offensively and defensively. Even the striking is kind of close. I mean, I'll probably go with Jones for the striking. But yeah, I'm probably going to go with Stipe, third round KO on the ground like he did to Alistair Overeem. So final picks, Bo Nickel, first round Darce, Charles Oliveira, second round TKO, second round KO, and Stipe with a third round TKO. First, second, third, I should say. And last time for the sneaky picks, Mickey Gall, Jim Miller, Chris Weidman, and Jonathan Martinez by split decision. Remember that. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing my UFC 3010 predictions. It's probably going to be in the new setup. I just screen record on ESPN. Yeah, let's get right into it, but first off with the sneaky picks. I'm going to do Kenny Nzechukwu and Nate the Train. Okay, those are pretty good sneaky picks. Only 2 because this this card is actually pretty stacked. I'm a little bit sick, but I'm gonna get this predictions through. It's Monday. First matchup: Chase Hooper, Kel Guida. I'm gonna go with Chase Hooper by decision, 30-27. Okay, Kel Guida has a 4 inches less reach than Chase. Chase Hooper has 4 inches more. He is way less younger. Sure, Kel Guida got more experience, but he's not taller. He's not younger. He doesn't have a longer reach. So I think it's 30-27. He's probably going to ride it out like a wrestler or something. Kel Guida is a punching bag, so 30-27. Kel Guida will not get knocked out or submitted. It's just going to be a nice 10-9 all the way. We have 2 of the most boring fighters in the UFC. Michael Chiesa, or Chiesa, whatever you want to say it, versus Max Griffin, okay? I'm probably going to go Michael Chiesa 3rd round submission. I know they said they're boring, but I feel like this is going to be more than people expect it to be. It's going to be more of a bar burner than people expect it to be. I feel like Max Griffin's going to get 2 rounds on him, even though he's 3 years older. But he has a half an inch longer reach. No, he's not taller, but I feel like Michael Chiesa has more experience and better ground game. So I'm just going to pick a 3rd round submission, probably just like a bulldog choke or something like that, just to submit him. He has 10 losses, and Michael Chiesa has 7. I mean, this man is losing to Neil Magny, of all people. I mean, who did he even face in his last one? He fought on the Joe Pyfer card, which was almost like a year ago. I think it was in February, against this dude. He's not even in the UFC anymore. Yeah, so let's just pick Michael Chiesa 3rd round submission, and I can't wait to gas up my boy right here. This is Joshua Van versus Cody Dundage. Cody Dundage, or Bundridge, whatever you want to call him, is 10 years older than Joshua Van. That's insane. I know he has the experience, but you can't expect me to be impressed by you submitting Matt Schnell. You submitted Matt Schnell, and then you lost your last 2. And sure, Joshua Van lost his last one too to Charles Johnson. But is that his name? Yeah, Charles Johnson. But he had an impressive performance at the Spear against this guy. I don't even know how to say his name. Chavez. So I'm picking Joshua Van. Probably a unanimous decision. I feel like it will be kind of competitive because, Cody Dundridge has the longer reach and more height advantage on Joshua Van. But Joshua Van has faster and better footwork than Cody Dundridge. But if it does go to the ground, then I'm going to favor Cody Dundridge. But I doubt it's going to go to the ground. A canceled fight from UFC 309. I'm going to go... Oh, no. Eric Enders versus Chris Weidman. Just got a blank right there. Chris Weidman's 40. Eric Anderson is 37. Chris Weidman has a longer reach. He has more experience. He has better last performances, I'm pretty sure. Let me check. Yeah, he has better last performances. I mean, he robbed Jamie Pickett in the Shamil Ablaghaziev card. He's not that good. Chris Weidman has championship experience. I know that doesn't really matter now, but he has 1 inch taller than him. So I'm just going to go with Chris Weidman. Probably unanimous decision, So far I have Chase Hooper unanimous decision, Michael Chiesa 3rd round submission, Joshua Van decision, and Chris Weidman decision. This one will not go to the full scorecards because I think Randy Brown's going to TKO Brian Battle, okay? People are overrating Brian Battle so hard, dude. Come on now. Randy Brown is so much better. He's literally the number 6. He should get ranked after winning this. He should replace Neil Magny. He should get ranked after this opponent, after this freaking thing. This dude is so underrated. It's actually wild, not gonna lie. He's so underrated. He has really good head kicks. Really good, he should just better at Brian Battle. I'm sure Brian Battle has good boxing. But he got one impressive win and hyped up the crowd. People forget, man. This dude lost to the guy who lost to freaking
the guy at 308. I forgot his name, honestly, but he had a no contest. No one even knew who this guy was before he got that impressive TKO against this French guy, and then started talking trash to the crowd. He's gotten submitted before. He's gotten 30-27 before. Like he has lost in the UFC. Randy Brown, sure, he lost to Jack Della Maddalena, but that's Jack Della Maddalena. He's ranked top 5 now. She got KO'd by Luque. Luque. I mean, he was good at the time. 2020, that was unstoppable, Luque. Okay, he lost to Nico Price, but this was over like 4 years ago. Okay, Randy Brown, he's hot. He's ready. I'm gonna pick Randy Brown second round TKO. Probably like a 1-2 or like a head kick or something. Just gonna drop him and he'll probably finish him on the ground. And Randy Brown, that persona will go away right after. But recency bias right here. Then we got a stinker. I'm going Mostar. You know, Aljo's 35. Aljo's 35. No KO power. Mostar has 1.5 inch reach over him. They're both the same height. I mean, you can say Aljo's big for the division. Just because he has big quads doesn't mean he's, like, big for the division. So I'm going with Mostar, 30-27. Yeah, 30-27. Probably just going to dominate him with the wrestling. It's going to be a stinker. That's why they put him on the early prelims. Or the prelims. I don't know. On ESPN, I can't tell which one's the prelims or the early prelims. Yeah. We got another stinker. Garimbo, Vicente Luque. Garimbo, probably 29-28, hold him up against the cage clinch. Yeah, it won't be that impressive, but, yeah. What was that notification? I don't know. Gonna have to look back at the footage, but longer reach. I could see like a KO in the third round because Vicente Luque is mad washed, but Garimbo, he looks like a KO artist, but he's not. He's a stinker. Okay, he had a stinker against Nico Price. So, it's probably just going to be holding him up against the cage, clinch fighting. Yeah, Garimbo, 29-28. Not all across the boards, but probably 29-28. And my boy Dominic Reyes is about to get a first-round KO on my boy Anthony Smith, dude. Anthony Smith is so washed. He's 2 years older. He has 1 inch less reach. They're both the same height. Dominic Reyes has he also has championship against John Jones. Dominic Reyes is better against John Jones. The title one starts now, dude. The title one starts now. If Vitor Petrino did not tap and was just like a man and just did not tap, he would be on a 3-fight losing streak. He'd be on a 6-fight losing streak, bro. He just always pulls it out of the fire somehow. Dude, I don't even think he beat Ryan Spann in Singapore. He should be on a 6-fight losing streak right now. I picked him against Johnny Walker. I picked him against Roman Dolidze. I picked him against Vitor Petrino. I picked him against... no, I don't think I picked him against Khalil Rountree, but... Dominic Reyes, I guess you can call this recency bias, but wheel kick, KO, finish him all on the ground. Anthony Smith, this is probably going to be a retirement for Anthony Smith, but the title one starts now for Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes! My name's Dominic Reyes. I picked Nate the Train, probably by unanimous decision, or this is going to be Fight of the Year, but it's too risky to put on my main picks, so I'm just going to go Nate the Train for my sneaky picks. Bro, Kron Gracie's ruining... I saw MMA MMA Showy, I don't know, MMA Che. This man said Kron Gracie's ruining his family's legacy. That's exactly how you describe this fight. Ruining his family legacy. In my opinion, he is. So, with that being said, I'm going to pick Bryce Mitchell probably around I don't know. Probably a unanimous decision win. He won't get a submission. He won't get a KO. But Kron Gracie... Actually, no. No. I'm gonna say Bryce Mitchell, third round TKO. Look at Kron Gracie, bro. He's 36 years old. He's an old man. He looks homeless. He hasn't fought in so long that he has V-block on. Okay? I'm picking Bryce Mitchell. Featured fight, Alexander Volkov versus Cyril Gane. I'm going with Volkov. Okay? He has better performances. He's fought way more. Let's just go down memory lane, okay? He's fought 3 times since UFC. He's fought 2 times since UFC 293. See how many times this dude's fought. This dude,
So September 2023. Let's see how many times Volkov has fought since September 2023. He's fought twice. He's fought twice since. And I think that's enough. He beat Sergey Pavlovich, which I didn't think he was going to do. He beat Tuivasa, which I didn't think he was going to do. He beat Jairzinho Rozenstruik, which I didn't think he was going to do. He's an underrated KO a KO artist. So I'm going to pick Volkov. Ciryl Gane's a better striker, don't get me wrong, but, you know, he lost to John Jones in like his last fight. Well, he beat Sergey, but Sergey Spivak, really? Come on now. So I'm picking Volkov, probably second round TKO. He's going to take him down. He's going to hold him there. He could even get a submission. He's an underrated grappler, but Volkov by whatever he wants. Now we got my main event, Shavkat Rakhmonov, Ian Machado Ferry. So I'm picking Shavkat, obviously. Ian Gary will win a round or two, maybe. But I see a third round TKO. Probably like a body shot, maybe not a wheel kick, but it'll be like a damage strike, and Shavkat will just pound him on the ground. He is the next contender. These fight odds, I mean, honestly, I'd pick Ian Gary if you're a man of betting. I'd pick Ian Gary to win 1.5 rounds, you know? But Shavkat, third round TKO, not more to say. If there's not more to say about this main event, dude, I'm picking Pantoja. And guess what I'm picking Pantoja by? First round KO. All right, hear me out. Kaya Sakura doesn't have a good chin. He's been KO'd 3 times. He's coming down from 135 to fight Pantoja. He's going to get caught on the chin. He's going to get caught on the chin with like a left hook. Okay, Pantoja has KOs. He's never been KO'd. He's never been submitted. He has 8 KOs, 10 submissions. That's 18, so he has 10 decisions. He's lost. He hasn't lost his last 5. Okay? Before he won the title, he was submitting Alex Perez and Brandon Royval. So, I think he's just going to KO Kaya Sakura. I know people are hyping this guy up. He's not that good. He lost to this boom. I don't even know who this is. Who is this guy? He beat John Dawson, too. He lost to Manel. This dude right here, Kaya Sakura, has lost to Manel Kape. Isn't that crazy? He lost to Manel Kape. So I'm going with Pantoja. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all on the next. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about UFC Fight Night Tampa, because one of my favorite fighters of all time, Colby Chaos Covington, will unfortunately be getting knocked out by Buckley. Let me explain why. Colby Covington, 6 years older than Buckley, only fights once a year, 4-inch disadvantage. And Colby has great not Colby. Buckley has great takedown defense, and he's good on the ground. I mean, we saw it against Vicente Luque, we saw it against Alex Morano, and we saw it against this guy. I don't know how to say his name, but this fraud. It's freaking fraud. He got fast-tracked so quick. But anyways, Buckley's winning this fight. He's a favorite. I think he's going to pull off a 4th round KO, left hook. Colby will win 2-1. It's going to be like Ilya versus Volk. Okay? Volk was winning a round. Colby's going to win 2. Buckley's going to sneak the second in. No, Buckley's going to sneak the third in. Probably by like a lot of jabs and not jabs and teeps, but like significant strikes. The significant strike difference will be insane. Same with the control time. Colby will have way more control time. And I know I just said Buckley has good takedown defense. It doesn't mean he can't get taken down. Colby's taken down Leon Edwards, whereas Leon Edwards is a better wrestler than Striker. Oh, I don't know about that, but he's like mixed. He's mixed. He's good all around until he faces Belal Muhammad. But yeah, Buckley's red hot right now. 5-fight winning streak. Fought 4 times this year. He's red hot. Oh, he's going to fight 4 times this year. He's red hot. Colby, not red hot. Just lost to Leon Edwards. Last win was 2 years ago against George Masvidal. He's won 2 out of his last 5, and all those losses come by title fights. All title fights that he lost. His best wins are washed up Robbie Lawler RDA, Damian Maia, and Max Griffin. Max Griffin has the pleasure of saying he beat Tim Means, lost to Neil Magny, beat Carlos Khan. Bro, this man has the strangest resume of all time. He's been in the UFC for a minute though. But anyways, yeah, it's just stylistically against Colby. Stylistically, Colby is gonna win, but logically, Buckley's going to win. Okay, so that's 4th round KO for Buckley. It's a 5-rounder. Cub Swanson's probably gonna lose in that one. He's way too old. Let's see how old he is. Actually, I haven't seen. Goddamn, 41 years old. Holy shit. 41 is wild. Oh, this fight. I do want to talk about this fight. This is a good fight. WUFC for making this fight. Bruno Silva will get a submission probably 1st or 2nd round. Kind of like Charles Oliveira submitting Dustin Poirier right up against the fence and get that submission. Manel Cap's kind of washed, never that good in the first place. I mean, he lost to freaking Pantoja in his debut, then lost to Mateus Nicolau. He got fast-tracked since the beginning. Man? This card's kind of mid in terms of name value. This is a good fight. Dustin Jacoby's a veteran. Vito Petrino got lost via fluke by Anthony Lionheart Smith. I'm probably gonna go Vito Petrino because he's literally 9 years younger than Dustin Jacoby. And Dustin Jacoby got knocked out by Dominic Reyes his last fight. Man? Real bad, man. Remember when Adrian Yanez had so much hype going into that fight against Rob Font? Do you remember that, dude? Do you remember him against Rob Font was, goated with the sauce? I knew that he wasn't that good. I'm just saying. I knew. I picked Rob Font against him because he lost to Miles Johnson, and then he lost to Jonathan Martinez by KO, which I never even remembered that fight. I never remember that fight. But yeah, Michael Johnson's gonna get a KO here. I want to show you how inactive this dude is. Look how inactive this dude is. This man has 4 fights. Oh man, look how inactive that boy is. Look how he's got KO'd in his last 2. He's 2-2 in the UFC. Oh brother, oh there's no hope for you there, brother. He was undefeated before losing to Matt Favola, so I get it. But Michael Johnson, KO. Let's go. Joe Alvarez is gonna put on a striking masterclass, and maybe even get a KO. Miles Johnson should win here. I mean, if he had a camp against Cody Garbrandt, but this man's only lost once, and it wasn't in the UFC. I don't think. Yeah, it was in his debut. Oh, wait, he's actually only had 1 fight in the UFC. I didn't know that. This guy's a veteran. He's had a lot of fights in the UFC. Yeah, he's kind of a veteran. Hopefully Miles Johnson will get a win there. But yeah, this card's kind of mid. Nothing much to talk about, but mark my words, Buckley will get a KO, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.